apart, nigga.
They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. Oh, you can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you. Fuck a fake friend, show is over, close the curtain. Told you that they loved you, laughed at you when you was hurting. One thing about that UPK, this brotherhood for certain. Dress you up in all black, urge you up to put that work in. Same niggas that was on the block putting that work in, abandon that lifestyle, cause now I know my purpose. Coming from a place where a black man life is worthless. 400 plus years, yeah, living out them curses. I blame the so-called leaders in the churches. Was supposed to save our soul, instead they led us to the hearses. Backstabbed and betrayed by the people you would die for. Your family ain't family, so-called friends switch sides on you. Crackers take a knee on your neck, whisper and die, boy. So I stay strapped with the Kaepernick, that's the firearm. Gotta watch your back, you know them demons out here lurking. If I don't know shit, then I know one thing for certain, look. They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you. They hate you when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you.
I say fuck the fake love and disloyal behavior. Brotherhood is a weapon, but bitch niggas is contagious. Hating your elevation instead of hitting the pavement. Watching your every move and never give motivation. Situational friendships give way with adversity. And these days, just a little bit of your kindness a luxury. I'd rather you keep your distance than be a fuck nigga too close to me. Prefer to fuck with fear niggas than house niggas with notes on me. Get a shirt off my back for devoted niggas with loyalty. I notice the lack of devoted niggas that's trustworthy if you ain't in no black. Ranked up, I give two fucks for free. Death before dishonor is a must. It ain't no choice for me, I'm bred different. Was never one to die, just bullshit, I'm fed different. Fuck all the information out of pulpits, I'm led different. Been taught to follow a code, Israel law, statutes, commandments, freely given, never sold, nigga. Chill.
They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you.
Fake love, real hate.
One West.
But we set apart, nigga.
They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. Oh, you can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you. Fuck a fake friend, show is over, close the curtain. Told you that they loved you, laughed at you when you was hurting. One thing about that UPK, this brotherhood for certain. Dress you up in all black, urge you up to put that work in. Same niggas that was on the block putting that work in, abandon that lifestyle, cause now I know my purpose. Coming from a place where a black man life is worthless. 400 plus years, yeah, living out them curses. I blame the so-called leaders in the churches. Was supposed to save our soul, instead they led us to the hearses. Backstabbed and betrayed by the people you would die for. Your family ain't family, so-called friends switch sides on you. Crackers take a knee on your neck, whisper and die, boy. So I stay strapped with the Kaepernick, that's the firearm. Gotta watch your back, you know them demons out here lurking. If I don't know shit, then I know one thing for certain, look. They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you. They hate you when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you.
I say fuck the fake love and disloyal behavior. Brotherhood is a weapon, but bitch niggas is contagious. Hating your elevation instead of hitting the pavement. Watching your every move and never give motivation. Situational friendships give way with adversity. And these days, just a little bit of your kindness a luxury. I'd rather you keep your distance, be a fuck nigga too close to to me, prefer to fuck with fear niggas than house niggas with notes on me. Get a shirt off my back for devoted niggas with loyalty. I notice the lack of devoted niggas that's trustworthy if you ain't in no black. Ranked up, I'd give 2 fucks for free. Death before dishonor is a must. It ain't no choice from me. I'm bred different. Was never one to die, just bullshit. I'm fed different. Fuck all the information out of pulpits. I'm led different. Been taught to follow a code. Israel law, statutes, commandments, freely given, never sold, nigga.
They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it silent, I ain't fucking with you.
Surrounded by Edomites, lost a lot of truth to this tree of life. Open up the book just to see I'm right. Reminiscing on my ancestors, on those ships who had to plead for life. Took us to a place where ain't never safe there. Poisoning our foods and put our children up in daycare. Fresh out of slavery, still thinking that they care. Guns in the community, children can't play there. Brothers still brainwashed, we died for that same cost. Took away our history, believing that we ain't lost. Brother, I'm an Israelite, sin is like kryptonite. Brothers won't pray, no, they'd rather link a chick tonight. Praises to the Most High, I ain't like most guys. Eyes on the future, but I learned from a boat ride. Tribe of Benjamin, inherited on both sides. Background Jamaican, mistreated and I know why. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
Kwam Yasha Allah, sons of the power. Rise from the ghetto when Satan want us devoured. The seal of the Lord ain't found in church towers. Never dying on my knees like no coward. Wanna be an Israelite, you gon' need more than fringes. You gon' need to show you approve and get in them scriptures. Oh, I forgot to mention, traumatized from the lynching. Homicide, we the victim, Amistad ain't the ending. Kids with PTSD, suffering symptoms, never getting treatment. Something he gotta sleep with. Stockholm syndrome so long that it ain't a secret. That's why I die for them brothers I'm facing east with. Cause I'm an Israelite, crackers better get it right. Visions of my enemies, death flow through my dreams at night. And if your mind ain't there, then we don't dream alike. Reporting live from hell, home of Christians and Edomites.
I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
While they play the sidelines, comfortable on benches. Catch me on the front lines, putting work in trenches. Making sure our election, preparing for Armageddon. Mastering this profession of prophesying these lessons. Protecting our adolescents and answering all their questions. Teaching the love they reflection, no matter what the complexion. We got a common connection, a part of God's hand selection. A shot at the resurrection, through us achieving perfection. But to give life takes sacrifice. Battle demons every vice. Short days and long nights. Less sleep and more fights. More wisdom, more strife. Telling everybody that they wrong and you're right. I'm an Israelite, blood of an Israelite. I ride for my Israelites and die for my Israelites. We owe a debt cause Christ paid the price. So who ready to give their life the life of an Israelite?
I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
Israel, the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, under commanding General Yohana, presents the Lord's 55th annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 55th annual Passover is rapidly approaching. Commanding General Yohana is calling for all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to remember what the Lord did for us by saving us from our oppressors and choosing us to be a special people unto Him. The real Jews and Israelites. Passover will be held in Durham, North Carolina. Pay your Passover fee. Anyone 17 years of age or older must pay $200. Come and enjoy fresh lamb, unleavened bread, and the Spirit of Christ. Can't wait to see you all there, Israel. Shalom.
Captains on streets and corners, all is feeling righteous. Real particular, nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and warlike apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us.
Israel, the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, under commanding General Yohana, presents the Lord's 55th annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 55th annual Passover is rapidly approaching. Commanding General Yohana is calling for all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to remember what the Lord did for us by saving us from our oppressors and choosing us to be a special people unto Him. The real Jews and Israelites. Passover will be held in Durham, North Carolina. Pay your Passover fee. Anyone 17 years of age or older must pay $200. Come and enjoy fresh lamb, unleavened bread, and the Spirit of Christ. Can't wait to see you all there, Israel. Shalom.
Captains on streets and corners, all is feeling righteous. Real particular, nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and warlike apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us.
Shalom, Israel. Can everybody hear me all right? Now let me know if everybody can hear me okay. Before we get going, before we jump into it. Now let me know if y'all can hear me all right. If I can get a 1 or 1 West in the chat. If y'all can hear me okay. That would be Tawab. Y'all let me know. All right, Most High in Christ. We got a couple 1 West. All right, Most High in Christ. We're the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We are not affiliated with any other Israelite group or any other Christian organization. All right, tonight is the Lashawan Qadash class, the Hebrew language, our original tongue, what we would be speaking if we were not here in this captivity. If we 12 tribes of Israel were not in captivity speaking English and Portuguese and Spanish and French and everything else. We were still speaking our native tongue. It would be the Lashawan Qadash, right? Every class, we always, express and stress how important it is to learn the Lashawan Qadash, the holy tongue. It's very, very important. Always, the brothers wake up to the truth, and sisters as well, wake up to the truth and realize that we are God's chosen people. We want to get all the scripture breakdowns. We want to get all the understanding of the Bible. We want to unlearn all the Christianity, and that is absolutely to be applauded, and that's absolutely correct. But it's also important to get into all of our culture, not just the Bible and the scripture breakdown. All right, part of that. Part of our culture is the Lashawan Qadash, or the Hebrew, all right, the holy tongue. We would have this what we always spoke before we went into captivity here in the Americas and all across the world. And so it becomes very, very important for us to make sure we're tapping in tune and in line and aware and familiar with that part of our culture as well. As these kingdoms continue to fall, especially America. America gets closer and closer to falling, as Babylon gets closer and closer to falling, as the Third World War gets closer and closer, and as Christ's return gets closer, this becomes more important, even more important for us to be able to speak the Lashawan Qadash, particularly because we have a language barrier with our brothers and sisters. And because of these captivities, again, if you are not fluent in Spanish, even if you are, there may be, we have the Issacharite brothers and sisters that primarily speak Spanish because of their captivity, but different languages that the 12 tribes speak as a result of their captivity. This, the Lashawan Qadash, us learning it as the 12 tribes of Israel, puts us back in a position to be in an advantageous position once these nations and these kingdoms start to fall, so we can communicate with each other and not have language barriers that we have today. All right. These classes are extremely, extremely important. And by being in here, everybody that's in here, you all are aware of that. All right. So we want to give a courtesy salute. I'd like to give a courtesy salute to the brothers. Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabbarakatam. The sisters, Yahweh Shamar Alathan by Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right. We are going to get into, let's see, we're going to see who's on here, do our roll call as we do. All right. Let's see, we got my brother, Officer Yagadar in the building. Shalom, brother. All right. We got Aqua Vanessa, like the rib of Marat, I believe, out of North Philly. All right. Long, how Shamar, Lathaba, Shemi, how Shah. So it's good to see you. All right. We got Aqua Bath in the building out of Charles City. Good to see you, sister. All right. Obviously, Arasha Moth is in the building. We got the expert in the building this evening, Salam. So let's just say, if there are any questions, Salakia, please ask them tonight. Salakia, I'm just playing. But no, he is in the building. All right. Aqua Aisha, good to see you, sis. Well, Coco, good to see you. Hey, I ain't seen you in a minute, at least in one of my classes. Good to see you, sis. And how was Shema? I thought about sending you out shot. All right. Let's see. And let's see. The water to I don't want to Shaw, so like I'm not sure of the brother's rank, but he did put a link on the Facebook class that people can get attendance. Now for YouTube, that is tracked manually, but he did put a link that should be able to work there as well. All right. All right. Lucky. All right. We got a few more numbers and names, so make sure Link said, as we always say, make sure you sign in with your name, your state. You can get your attendance. All right. With that, we are going to jump right in as we always do. We're going to start with the alphabet. We're going to go to the prefixes and suffixes. We're going to go after that. We're going to go over the numbers. All right. Then we're going to go over the salutes. All right. We're going to go over both salutes, what they mean. All right. How to pronounce them and what they mean. Passover is coming up. And if you are not well versed in the salutes, if you're a brother who does not know the salute for a brother, or your sister who does not know, we're going to go over that tonight so you can get some practice in. But in any case, if you are going to Passover, at the end of Passover, you are guaranteed to know the salute because it will be said over and over and over to you. All right. Make sure we are taking notes as usual and as always. Make sure you take your notes so you can reference them and you can practice. All right. And then after we do that, we are going to get into Psalm 83, which is one of the prayers that we say in the Sabbath service, and one that can be challenging. It's probably the hardest of all the prayers to learn. It's long. The words are very extensive. So it's one that we definitely all need to practice on. So we're going to go through that. We're going to be going through that actually the next few classes because I have no, I'm sure it's going to stretch over. All right. All right. And with that, let's see. Oh, we also have the link in the chat. Anybody wants to click on the link to actually um, come on stage. Now, you don't necessarily have to get on camera. We definitely encourage it. But if nothing else, then to be able to practice and enunciate and sound out the Hebrew, so we can actually hear it, you can actually get the practice and get any um, correction that you may need. All right. The links are in the chat. Matter of fact, I may put them in there again so put people comment. And Sister Maya is in the building. It's a lot here. She actually is on. All right. How was Shemada? I thought about show me how it's shot. All right. So we're going to right. So matter of fact, let me put these links back in there one more time just to make sure. Okay. And then we're going to get into the vocabulary. Right. All right. I'm going to go through these relatively fast. And again, make sure you are taking notes. If anybody needs me to slow down, because it's, you are taking notes, just let me know. And really do. Let's see how that goes. Well, not too bad. Lucky. All right. All right. The first character in the Hebrew alphabet is the Ah. The Ah. Ancient on the right. Lucky. Ancient on the left. And the Assyrian on the right. And you can see that Ah looks like a sideways A. All right. You will notice that a lot of our culture has been stolen by all nations. All right. And so that I looks like a sideways letter A in the English alphabet. The Tower Bob is in the building. Shalom, sir. All right. All right. But that's your Ah. That's your ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. Next is your Ba. There's your ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. All right. Ba. Next is your Ga. Ga. Your ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. All right. Next is your Da. Da. Ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. That Da looks like a triangle. The shield of David that we always rock here is the Magun Dawada. That's Magun meaning shield, Dawada meaning David's name. Now that Dawada is just an initial, that Da might sound up, overlaid with an upside down Da. So it's just his insignia, all right? It's not a star, shield of David, all right? That's where that comes from. Next is your Ha. Ha. Ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. Next is your Wa. Wa. Ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. Next is your Za. Za. That is your ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. Next is your Ka. Ka. That sound is like you're scratching the roof of your throat. I mean, sorry, the roof of your mouth. Stop. All right. Your ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. Next is your Ha. Ha. Your ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. All right. After that is your Ya. Ya. Your ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. The Assyrian kind of looks almost like an apostrophe hanging up in the air, right? Next is your Ka. Ka. That's a harder sound. Ka. Ancient on the left, the Assyrian on the right. Upper right is the Pa, the character that you'll see when that comes in the beginning or in the middle of a word. And one on the lower right is what you will see at the end of a word. Pa. Right? Next is your La. Ancient on the left, and the Assyrian on the right. Again, that La, you see it looks like an L. All right. The ancient is often easier to memory, or at least it was for me and most other ones that I speak with. Right, but that's why, again, over enough time and enough practice, all of this, all of this can be learned. It's not a difficult thing. All right, next is your Ma, which is ancient on the left, the Assyrian on the right. And again, the upper right is the Ma that you will see at the beginning or the middle of a word, and the lower right is what you'll see at the end of a word. Next is your Na. Na, which is ancient on the left, and the Assyrian on the right. Upper right is what you'll see at the beginning of a word or the middle. Lower right is what you'll see at the end of a word. Side note, we're going to get into some ancient, not even just the ancient and the Assyrian. Both of them, depending on the font, depending on the kind of how it's written, you'll see different changes. We're gonna see a different version tonight. All right, we're trying to we'll try to make sure you guys see the differences so that ultimately you'll be able to recognize it almost no matter what font is written there. But I say that to say a lot of these letters in the Assyrian, the Da, not the Da. Yes, the Da, the Ta at the end of a word, the Ra, the Na, they all look very similar. The Ha, the Ta, Ta, all look very similar, but over enough time and practice, you'll start to see the subtleties in it. All right. Next is your Sa, ancient on the left, and the Assyrian on the right. Next is your I, ancient on the left, and the Assyrian on the right. Next is your Pa, that's your ancient on the left, and the Assyrian on the right. Again, the upper right is what you will see at the beginning or the middle of a word. Lower right is what you'll see at the end of a word. Pa. Next is your Tazah. Tazah. That's your ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. Upper right, again, is what you will see at the beginning or the middle of a word. And the lower right is what you'll see at the end of a word. But that letter is Tazah. Right? Next is your Qua. Qua. The ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. Right? Qua. That's the pronunciation. Qua. In English, a Q, that Q sound has to be followed by a U in order for you to get that qua. We don't have that. All right. That letter is pronounced qua. All right. Next is your Ra. Ra. Ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. When you have your Shah, ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. So both of those look pretty similar. Then we have Tha, ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. All right. Next, we are going to get into our prefixes and suffixes. There we go. That should work. All right. Prefixes, which come at the beginning of words. All right. We're going to show some of that when we get into the salutes. All right. We're going to walk through some of that. Your la means 2 or 4. This is one of these things appear at the beginning of words. So you can see it makes it very important that you know the root word in order to be able to know whether this is a prefix that's appearing at the beginning or whether this is just part of the word. All right. So this is where your vocabulary and learning the different words becomes very, very important. All right. 2 or 4, it's like your la, it's 2 or 4. Ha means like or as. Ja means who, which, cause, or sake. Ma means from or of. It's lucky y'all can see I fixed that. But that's not been right for a few clauses. All right. And then Ya means he. Ha means the. Da means in. And Wa means and. And you all can tell that these, so all of these characters, all right, all these letters are in the Assyrian. All right. And you can tell they're slightly different from the ones that we just looked at, but you can see where the similarities are. So it becomes important to just see the different ones so you know you can be able to recognize them. The Blue Letter Bible has one one font, right? But you can also get it's called a Quick Bible app. They basically do about the same thing. The Blue Letter goes into a little bit more of the details. I particularly like the Blue Letter a little better, but the thing that's interesting about the two is that they're very the fonts are very different. So it's good to have both so you can be able to recognize both. All right. Where does this I think it's spelled out. Wa is am. Ah is I or I am. Da means do. And will change the tense. All right. That tense could be future or past tense. It's just a function of the context in which it's said. All right. All right. Possessive pronouns or suffixes. These are at the end of nouns or verbs. All right. Ya means my or me or my. Ta means you or your. Ra means he or his. Ha means she or hers. Nawa means us or our. Ham is you all or y'all. That's the masculine form. All right. Salaki. How about? Can you come off mute? When would we use the masculine form of Tom?
Can you repeat that again? It's like you.
No sweat. When would we use the masculine form of Tom? For you or you all?
Is use at the end of the word?
That's where you would put it. That's correct. I'm asking about when you would use it, as opposed to time for the feminine. And if you don't know, that's fine.
I'm not sure.
No sweat. All right. Aqua, right.
Salakia, sir. You'd use it if there was one male in the group.
Okay, that's correct. What Sister saying is when you use the masculine form, anytime you're speaking to a group of men, or even if there's a mixed group, it includes one man. It could be 99 brothers and one, it could be 99 sisters and one brother. If you're talking to them all, you use the masculine form. All right. You use the feminine form when you are only talking to sisters. All right. Most contact. Obviously, young guys in the building.
Shalom, yeah, about you, Thumb. What's going on, Out of One? What's going on, Aquafian?
Lord, y'all about to say I'm something like a third. You are in transit, ain't you?
All the time.
Those are thanks. Those are thanks. A lot for being on. All right. Like it. So, Con and Con are you or you all in the masculine and feminine. And you have Ma, which is there or them. Masculine, same rule applies. And Na, which is there or them in the feminine. All right. All right. Subject pronouns. So like it. Anya. Anya. Is I or I am. All right. Asha is you. Hawa'a is he. Haya'a is he. Anaknawa. Anaknawa is we. Asha is you all in the masculine. A son is you all in the feminine. All right. Ham is they in the masculine, and Han is they in the feminine. It looks like you all are writing these things down, so I don't want to scroll forward. Y'all let me know. All right, I got a finger up. No sweat. Thank you. And you all will hear some of these again in the salute to the sisters. Again, when you are addressing a group of sisters, I go over it, but it's Yahweh Shema Allah Dun Shot, as opposed to a Fa. A Fa is just an individual. A Fun is a plural for sisters. And that is a salute that we only say to sisters, sisters only. All right. So that's why that would be you. All right. You'll start to put these things together, mm, and we use them in a lot of different manners, but definitely in the salute, we're going to get into some of it. Nice sense. All right. Aya, are you still working? I believe she's good to go. Akwatawaba, you need a little more time? All right, give me a thumbs up. Most high class. All right. Question words. Oh, it's lucky. Always trying stuff. All right. Question words. I may need to correct one of these as well. I think I do. I need to check the opposite around Shema to be certain. But we're gonna go through them and I'll let y'all know what the correction is. All right. So my ya is who. All right. Ma is what or how. And this next one, I believe I have this incorrect. I have it here as Mataya. I think it's Mataya. That's what I have in my notes. I'm gonna double check that because I had that in my notes and I had this written up here, so we had a bit of a disconnect. Obviously, Raj and Martha, if you are still there, Salakia. And if he's not, I will just check with him later. Salakia, Akwata Not is coming in strong, as she normally does. Salakia. Okay, most high in Christ. Who wants to give it a shot on reading? You know what? We're not gonna do that yet. Right. But y'all give Squarfana a hand. Y'all give her a hand. We're gonna get into exactly what she put up here in a short. Okay. Most high in Christ. Y'all give her a hand. She did a awesome job. Y'all give her a hand. A wild job, sister. Now. I see the young man Kanat is there. Most high in Christ. Y'all about to be able to talk. Y'all about to be able to talk like a young man. Hello, brother. Okay, brother. Okay, so we're gonna do a confirmation on when or how long. I believe it's Matiyah, as opposed to Messiah. So we'll get that straight. I get fast. Mm, yeah, I'm right, man. It's super over. All right. Um, the Yah is where, and now the Y is why. All right. Anybody need additional time? Everybody good to go? I'm assuming everybody good to go. Most likely. All right. I think that was the end of that. That's correct. All right. Now we're gonna get into the numbers real quick. I think some of you all might probably have these in your notes. Might have been a few corrections that needed to be made. All right. So I'm gonna read over them really quickly. Y'all make sure y'all looking over them and comparing them to your notes to make sure they're correct. All right. One. The symbol for one is up. All right. Ahad. Ahad is a pronunciation. Two. The symbol for two is ba. Banya. Banya is the pronunciation. Three. The symbol for three is shalash. Salaki. The symbol for three is God. God. Pronunciation is shalash. All right. Four. The symbol for four is da. Arabah is the pronunciation. Symbol for five is ba. Hamash. Hamash is the pronunciation. Symbol for six is the wa. Shasha is the pronunciation. Seven, the symbol is the za. Tabai is the pronunciation. Eight, the symbol is the fa. Now this one you can have two different pronunciations, all right? You may see it as shamana, shamana. You also may see it as shamana. And Salaki, you see the difference is that there is a wa. There is a wa and shamana. All right. But I did confirm off the route that you may see that in both iterations. All right. Nine, the symbol is the ta. For shy is the pronunciation. 10 is the ya. Aishara is the pronunciation. Aishara. Anybody who listens to the security announcements, you talk about pi, it's my Aishara. Aishara. All right. Like you spell all right. All right. 20 characters pa. Aishara. Like it. Aishara yum. Aishara yum. All right. 30. The la is the symbol. Shalash yum. That's the pronunciation. You all can probably start to see a pattern. 40 is the ma. And the pronunciation is Arabayam. Arabayam. 50 is the na. That's the symbol. And the pronunciation is Hamashyam. Hamashyam. 60. Like it. 60, the sa. The sa is the symbol. Shashayam. Shashayam is the pronunciation.
Salakia, sir.
All right.
You mind scrolling up a little bit? The water.
Yeah, the book. All right. Oh, Salaki, I'm seeing the difference now. That is completely my fault. Salaki, yeah. All right. 70, the I is the symbol. So, Sabayam. So like a Shabayam. That's a Shabayam. All right. Shabayam is the pronunciation. 80, the Pa is the symbol. Shamanayam. Shamanayam. All right. 90 is the Tazah, the Shayam, and 100 is the Kwa, is the symbol, and the Ra is the pronunciation. All right. Brother Kushar is in the building. Shalom, how about you? Shabakata? All right. Stop that real quick. Oh, so like everybody got that written down. I got the notes and everything. You don't need more time. I need some nods. All right. All right. Got nods. No time for it. All right. Let's see how we're going to do this. That is not well. All right, we're going to get into these salutes, and we're going to get. I don't want to do this. I'm going to walk through the salute for the brothers, and then we're going to get into the salute for the sisters. All right. If there's any questions or anything, I'll make sure I put them in the chat. All right. I'm not going to walk through this. I'm going to ask. We're going to. Right. So who can tell me again? Y'all know. I've said a few times that there are certain sight words that we should make sure we practice, make sure we are aware of what they look like, even if we don't necessarily have all of the. We can't necessarily, we still struggle with breaking down some of the pronunciation. There are certain sight words, all right, that we should be able to get relatively easily, all right. Who wants to give it a shot at what this first sight word is? It's not over here. Obviously, we read right to the. Who wants to give this a shot?
Salakia.
Oh,
Yahweh.
yeah, Howard. No sign of Christ. Don't give her a hand. He's Howard. All right. That is the Lord's name in Howard. All right. We should always be able to recognize that relatively easily. All right. Now, who wants to give this second word a shot? Now, mind you, this is, matter of fact, I'm not going to do that. Give me who we got in here. All right. I'm gonna make this a lot easier. This is the brother salute. All right. But is Yahweh. All right. Bahashem. That is not right. That is the wrong. That's not right. I hope I didn't do that twice. Like, let me stop this real quick. I have to pull this up on something else. We're gonna get it. We are going to get it. It's not correct. Right there. I wonder if I can. I'll bear with me. I'll let me do that. It's not. Oh, there we are. What? What is the Hebrew for filling up? Yeah, I'm not. I called your eyes. I'm almost nervous to put your question up here. What are you asking me? Oh, Rocky, my mind was somewhere else about it. That's terrible. Y'all do it. Not. That's what I thought you were saying. I was like, good, yeah, you not see the brother putting no gas in no car. Good night. I'm gonna get myself together. I'm gonna get myself together. Y'all ain't gotta laugh at me like that though. I like to where my go. Oh boy. Like, y'all good with me. I'm pull this up. I'm gonna get ourselves back together. Let me see this mic right. Okay. Let's see. Everybody see that all right. Getting some head nods. All right, no sign crack. No sign crack.
Salakia, sir. Oh,
Doing too much. Go ahead.
never mind. We could just only see sister now. We can see it now.
I know all the times I be having a little technical problems, right? What's in my message? Nah, we good. So, first word is Yahweh. Second word is Bahashem. Hashem. All right. Who can tell me what does anybody know what that means?
Salakia.
Go ahead.
In the name.
All right, I'll give her a hand. Absolutely. All right. Now, let me see. Can you Akhlaf, can you break down why the different characters and what they mean?
Salakia. Shem is name. Ba is in. And Ha is the.
I'll give her a hand. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. All right. This is another one that we should just know. This should be a sight word for us. Who wants to give it a shot?
Salakia.
Go ahead.
Yahweh Shah.
Give her a hand. Yahweh Shah. That is correct. Hold on 1 second. I have to get back to the bottom. All right. That is Yahweh Shah. Correct. All right. Who wants to give that one a shot? Well, I'm on time, Christ. I like where I was honored as well. Yahweh Shah. Who wants to give this one a shot on the pronunciation?
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
Is it Barak?
It is Barak. Y'all give her a hand. Maybe some Magabal was on it as well. Barak. Correct. All right. Now, who can tell me what Barak means? And tell me what Barak means. That's not correct. Wow, how about you not sure about the top? All right. We ain't getting nobody's biting, right? So let's see. Let's see. Those who have your blue letter Bible right, you go to Genesis 1:22. That's how
Salakia,
I call
sir.
it. I see you, Shabbat Bar.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, I believe it might be in the chat.
It is. I just want to make sure we walk there. Shabbat Bar is correct. It means black. All right. We're gonna walk there. Spin this a little bit. That was off. I think it's 1.2. Right. As you can see, you got blessed, right? The root word is barak. All right. Makes sense to everybody. Allah. So the con. All right. So now with the last word. Okay, most likely right. So what our system now? All right, I got y'all. Most likely right. Go on. All right. Go on. Go on. All right. So the last word. Who wants to give it a shot?
Salakia.
All right. I think that's how about.
Is it a thigh?
Give it a thigh. Absolutely. Give it a hand. What does a thigh mean? Sister I is correct as well.
Brother. Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
Is that you?
Thigh. It is you. All right. So that is Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Barak, Thigh. Magabar is on it as well. So that's saying Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless you. That's what we are. That's how brothers salute each other. All right. Bashem Yahweh Shai Barakatam when you were talking to one brother, and Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai Barakatam when you were talking to more than one brother. All right. All right. Another one I'm gonna have to pick. No, no, we're way past. We lost too much. All right, here is the sister food. So who wants to give it a shot? Salakia, other than sister not, because I believe she has. You gotta give the other sisters a chance. But we're not gonna go round the whole room so the sisters can get their practice in.
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
I'm going to go on memory, so this might not be exactly correct.
All right.
Shalom, Yahweh.
Salakia. Shalom is not there.
Nope. I'm
It's
sorry.
on purpose.
Salakia. Yahweh.
Huh?
Well, now I got thrown off. Yahweh. Shamar. Bahashem, Yahawashah.
No,
Got thrown off.
that's all. What's that?
Let me scroll back.
What's that? We're gonna take it one at a time. And let us like it, Sister Bob. You want to give it a shot?
Slakia, it's Yahweh, Shamar, Al, Athar, Hashem, Yahweh Shai.
Go ahead. Damn right, that's exactly what it is. All right, Most High Christ. All right, now we're gonna break it down. All right, we know the first word is Yahweh. All right, you can tell me what the second word is.
Salakia,
Go ahead.
Shamar,
All right, you know what Shema means?
is it watch?
Means to watch. It means to watch. All right, I'm trying to crack. All right, the next word is owl. Owl. So can you tell me what that means?
Salakia,
Go ahead.
is it over?
It's over. Now, here's something for your notes. Owl is one of those words that have a ton of meanings. All right. It can mean over, it can mean in regard to, it can mean a lot of things. All right. If I'll go into again your blue letter Bible and look at it, it has several different definitions. But in this instance, it does mean over. This is absolutely correct. All right. All right. The next word. We just described. We just said what that was earlier.
Salakia,
Go ahead.
Athar,
All right. What does it mean?
which is you.
Correct. It's your own hand. All right. Next word.
Salakia,
Go ahead.
Hashem,
Hashem, which means what?
in the name.
In the name of. Correct. All right. And then our last word again is one of those words.
Salakia,
Go ahead.
Yahweh Shai.
Hashem. All right. So Sister Aya, Aya, you want to give it another shot?
The Salakia, sir. I was calm. Come on.
You can give it another shot.
Yahweh, Shamar, Al, Athah, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah.
Look at that. See, and you didn't even want to do it. Most High Christ. That is absolutely correct. And Salaki and Sister Allah, as the vet, if you could bring it home for me.
You want me to say what it means?
Nah, I just want you to say it right now. But you know what? You can follow it up with what it means if you don't mind.
It's Yahweh. Watch over you in the name of Yahweh Shai.
Most High Christ. Absolutely correct. So when the sisters are greeting sisters, that's what they are saying to each other. May Yahweh watch over you in the name of Yahweh Shai. All right. If y'all wanted to write it down, I was probably gonna confuse y'all. I tried to write it in the same direction it was. This is right to left. All right. This is right to left. If y'all wanted to. All right. And then you have the actual translation as well. So y'all make sure y'all are practicing that. practicing that. All right. That when we get to the Passover, and now just over a week, but most of us are probably gonna be getting there in less than a week. All right. Make sure that you all have been practicing that so it can be as smooth as possible. All right. All right. Any questions so far? Any questions so far?
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
Doesn't that atha change again if it's a sister talking to a brother or a brother speaking to all women?
So, La'ah. All right. I get where you're going, but I'm gonna help you out. All right. Let me pull this back up. That's a good question. All right. So Salaki, ask your question one more time. I want to make sure I'm with you.
Salakia, sir. Does the atha change if the sister is greeting men, or does it change if the men are speaking to only women?
Okay. So a ta means you, right?
Mm-hmm.
If so, but when we are greeting, like at the beginning of class or at the end of class, when we give a courtesy salute to the sister, we say Yahweh Shema ala Pan Shem Yahweh Shah, because it's multiple sisters, but we're only talking to sisters. Right? Now, to your point, let me get it right. Let me get this right. I need to ask, I believe, like in the Sabbath service, the brothers salute the sisters and the sisters salute them. I need to confirm that what we're doing is what the sisters are doing are actually saluting everyone, all the brothers, as opposed to just the teacher. Okay, because if it's just the teacher, then it would just be a top. But to your point, if it was all the brothers, then it would be a top. All right, so I think that's what you were asking. You would be correct in those two scenarios. All right, most high, correct. Good question. Okay, so now we have been looking at mostly Assyrian, right? Who I'm not gonna ask it like that. The Sabbath service. Who has the Psalms 83 down pat? No, I'll get the home. No, I don't put my hand down. I ain't got down pat. It takes practice. It does take practice. Right for La in the chat. Those are correct. So what we're gonna do, just like we did, I don't know how long ago we went over Psalms 121, one for Psalms 83. All right. I'm hoping we got that you all might take what I'm about to show y'all as a treat. All right. Um, because hold on, Salaki, let me check one thing before I pull this up.
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
When you were doing the salute for the sisters, for the brothers, you showed us the Hebrew writing, the spelling. We didn't see that for the sisters.
Salaki. When you say the Hebrew spelling, I want to make sure.
The Hebrew wording, not the actual symbols, but the Hebrew translation.
This? Oh, Salaki. I would help if I said the screen, wouldn't it? Might make it a little easy for you to see what I'm talking. Is this what you're talking about? Okay. Now, I thought I put that up there. Maybe I didn't. But here's the deal. I want to make sure you all look at this when you're writing it in your notes. This is kind of right to left as well. Okay. So you can see it at the on the top when it's Yahweh Shamar Alataba Hashem Yahweh Shah. All right. In the English, it is right to left, but when it gets to that in the name of, it's right to left, but it's not right to left. Everybody see what I'm saying? I'm getting some nods. I hope we're good. Hey, no sweat, brother. I understand. Okay. I got time. I'm not gonna Coco. Okay. Let me pull this up to make sure I am correct. Does everybody need any more time writing that down, or y'all good to go? Okay, let me bring the head shake that y'all good. All right. 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 This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get into the 83rd Psalm, but this is in the ancient. All right. And this looks different, right? It's very different. But this has a bit of the cheat code in it. I'm gonna tell y'all why. Make that move. No, I'm gonna go back. This has a bit of a cheat code in it. So who knows what these little marks are under each of the characters? Who can tell me what those are?
Slovakia.
Go ahead.
The ones that's
Because I said it first.
like a sad face, you say that word by
I said
itself.
it first. You said it. Mama, I said that
The
first.
letter? No.
I said it first. I said it
Yeah,
first.
man.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
man.
Well, I couldn't hear you.
No, you're correct so far.
Okay, con. And then the ones that's a smiley face, you say those words together.
Right. You kind of blend them. Exactly. Exactly. And the Coco is correct as well. Those are the connectors. All right. So here's the cheat code, though. This allows you to understand, to know the pronunciation as you're going through words, right? So that first word is a la, a la, a ha, a ya, and a ma. All right. But we see the connectors, and as Aquafana said, the sad faces, right? Under the ah, the la, and the ha. So you know you pronounce each of those independently. So it's Allah ha, Allah. And then you have the ya and the ma connected together. So then that's yum. Does that make sense to everyone so far? Does that not, matter of fact, does that not make sense to anybody? Let's do it that way.
Slovakia.
But,
I don't know. Those L's look funny.
all right, so again, the most Christ, you're absolutely correct, right? They look a little different. And this is why it's good to see the different parts, because they can be different, right? But those are live. Okay? So am I gonna be able to highlight this? I am not. That's a lie, right? But here's the kicker. Look at this right here. You might want to guess.
Salakia.
Go ahead.
Is that Ma?
This is a ma. You see how it's slightly different?
Sha?
Slightly different.
Sama.
It's not shy either. This is a shy. This is though. I did the same. I went through the same thing when I went through this initially. All right. Anybody else want to give it a shot? Sister Coco said ma. I believe Michael Black said, I think I said, anyway, I'm gonna give it to y'all. That is the pop. That is a pop. As much as that throws you off. I know, I see stuff. I'm not shaking her hand like this don't make no sense. I understand. But these are the different fonts that we may see them in. All right. But the bulk of them are what you're used to seeing. It's just a few of them. Just like myself, that's right. I'm not sure how, brother. That's just how this particular font. That's what it is. What it is.
Salakia.
Go ahead.
You said that was a Pa?
This here.
Yes, kind.
That's a pop.
Oh,
Not a
Ka.
pop.
K.
Ka.
Right.
Okay.
Still taking your head.
It's Ka. Maya.
See? It's not. It's pop.
This is
All right.
confusing.
No, it's Salakia, not the K, not the K.
Saying here.
Yes, it is the K. It is confusing to me as well. It is the K. Because here's the Ka. Okay, there we go. Yes.
Salakia,
right.
sir.
Go ahead.
Nope. Never mind.
Sure?
Yep.
All right.
I don't want to get in timeout.
Go ahead. So, ask the question.
Salakia, sir. I think for me, may only be me. It is difficult to read the scriptures. And I do not know these letters as well. And I have no clue what you were even pointing at when we were discussing the car. So
all right.
It might just be me. I'm struggling a little bit. Salakia. Just maybe don't ask me questions tonight.
No, because this is, but I understand where you come from. All right. That's right. So a couple things I'm gonna say. This is the fact that we spend so much time in the Blue Letter Bible looking at the Assyrian is why I wanted to do this. Right? Because as much as we spend time on one, it's kind of difficult to spend as much time on the ancient, but we need to know it as well. All right. So the fact that you're not you feel less comfortable about the ancient is why we're going over it. All right. So don't feel bad at all. I don't think you are in a boat by yourself. All right. Because again, we spend more time on the Assyrian. Okay.
Salakia, one more question.
Go ahead.
Is it maybe seeing it all there is a little daunting? Is it a way to break it down word by word for us so we could just look at that one word a little bigger?
You want to look at one word at a time?
Sir, if possible.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to do that tonight. Right? I might be able to break it out later. But at best, it's going to be one verse at a time. I'm not going to do one word at a time. But we might be able to break it out one verse at a time. Let me see what I might be able to do.
The water. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'll be able to get it all in the thing. I don't know. Okay. I can. So we're only going. Let me see how much time we got. I'm telling you, we're gonna see how many we focus on. All right, how many we able to get through. But we're only looking at the first verse, the top line. All right, and I want y'all to, as much as you need to go into your notes, you need to look at your the alphabet that you have written down, all of that, all of that, any questions that you have. But I want us to walk through what's the pronunciation, thinking about the connectors, because the connectors are going to allow you all to actually get the pronunciation down. That makes sense so far. All right. All right. So I kind of gave it away already, the first one, but who wants to take the first word?
Salakia.
Right?
So I'm doing this next. The owl. I'm doing that. You
I
said we
wanted to
did the
start
first.
right back at the beginning.
So you say that again?
I want to start back at the beginning.
Okay, con. Ah, la, ha,
Mama, you saw the touch.
yam.
I'm not touch this.
Correct. I like how you.
Wait a minute. Let me finish.
Rocky, 1 second. Where's my mouth? All right, Mr. Batista. Elder, I don't want to find. Sir is fine. All right, we don't really go by elders out here. Looks like the guy is also different, a different character. Am I wrong? Slightly different. This does not allow me to highlight sections for him, but
Oh, it's
if y'all can see
two.
my mouse. Yeah, it's only 2 where we typically see 3, but it's very, very, very similar. Um, that might be what the brother is talking about. Right, and he was correct. Alahayan. All right. All right. Who wants to give this next one? Matter of fact, I'm gonna say the next 2 a shot.
Salakia.
I got blue. I'm
Not
telling
just I
got blue. So I'm gonna put blue
lie. I mean lie. I'd rather I tell about. Which one of y'all want to give it a shot? And anybody who wants to put in the chat, just allow you can put in the chat if you did.
Okay, is that owl?
So you can put it in the chat.
Oh.
Salakia.
That's correct.
Allah.
Wow. So here again, hopefully you can see my mouse. You see that connected? You see how they're connected?
Concert.
All right. That means you're gonna just blend them. All right. Since you're going, all right, go ahead. Let's see what we can do with the next one. Look at the connectors, all right?
Concert. All right, that's gonna be singles. Hold please. Da. Scroll down. Ma.
Mm-hmm.
Da ma ya.
My yacht. All right, give me a hand. All right. Get the cocoa has got it as well. And my yacht. All right. Aqua Power Boss. You want to give the next 2. And again, that second letter is how.
Salakia, is it owl?
Hold on, we're Make sure we're at the same place. I wish it was like this. You see, we're right. Can you see my mouth? We're right here.
Okay. Um.
La, Lama.
Is it La?
Nope, that's not right.
La? I'm not sure what that letter is. Is it Ka?
So, what would be the pronunciation given the semester?
Lock?
La. So you see when they have that those down facing as Aqua not said the sad facing, you're gonna pronounce both of them
Oh, okay.
fully. All right. So you're giving them a shot.
Is it La Ka?
La pop. Exactly. Exactly.
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
What letter? Where's the car? Can you show me the car?
Here. Can you see my mouth?
That's a K-A car?
So that's what I was going over initially, right? This one looks very, very different than what's in your note. But you know what? You said you didn't even see what we were talking about.
Con.
Well, I'm gonna help you out. Let me see if I'm gonna blow this up a little bigger. Good night.
The water. The older people need it a little bit bigger. Thank you.
This. Can you see it now? You see a little better now? All right, most high case. That is a top. That is a top.
Salakia, so I think because I was looking for the C with the little half doohickey in the
I
middle.
know. I get you. Yeah.
But I do remember in the past we had went over this font. And so I think it was the Za, the Ka, and the La that were a little different.
That were different, right? And to your point, Sister Anna at the beginning said that law looked real weird, and it does. It does not look like the straight letter L that we used to see it. This is a different one. Look,
Okay.
sis, that's some meat. Okay. That's right. We're gonna get this. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna see how many we get through tonight, right? What I'm gonna try to do. I mean, because obviously we're not gonna get through it all. So I'm gonna try to break them out verse by verse, so we can make them as large as possible. All right, so everybody can see. But look, is correct. Look what I'm talking about.
Okay.
All right. Let me see.
So Salakia, sir.
Uh-huh.
What's the next one? A Tha?
Here.
Are we over there? Oh, I skipped the spot.
I think you skipped the spot, right? So we were just doing like that.
Oh Lord.
And now we are here.
Where are we? Okay. I don't see where.
Anybody else want to give it a try? Just enough. Give Sister Talabak a hand. Ow. You see that? You got the and the la that connect. Does everybody see that? Kind of la y'all let me know. All right. Lucky Sister Coco. That is not a pa. That is a la. And they're connected. So it's going to be a and a la. And gives you ow. Does that make sense? And if not, y'all let me know. Sister Coco. Anyone else?
Salakia, which
Yeah.
are we on the next word?
We're still on the owl. We're
Oh,
still on the owl. We haven't gone to the next one yet. I just want to make sure everybody's getting it because I saw a couple different answers. If I'm not getting any more answers, though, we are going to move to the next one now. Okay. All right. Hopefully, y'all can see my mouse going back and forth over this word. That's a fa, a ra, and sa.
Salaki, can you repeat that?
Fa, a ra, and a sha. So look at the connectors for the actual pronunciation. Okay. Shalom. Y'all about to Shabbat. It's in the class right. Taking that from that money. Good to see you, man. All right. I see y'all are getting y'all are typing well. Let's take this. All right, let's see what we got.
Salakia, sir.
Yeah.
The car wash.
Akarash. Correct.
Akarash.
Akarash. Correct. Give Sister a hand. Give Akwa Tawabath a hand as well. And y'all see, okay, so both Sister Coco and Sister Erna, do y'all see where y'all was slightly off? Y'all were almost there. Y'all were pulling a sister out. Y'all were 99%. But do y'all see where y'all was slightly off? Final line. And if not, let me know. I'll explain. Matter of fact, I might explain it.
Salakia.
Go ahead.
Was it the A at the end?
Correct. It was that A at the end. That A at the end should not have been there because of the connector. All right. Okay, Sister Coco said right. So the connector at the end, where you would pronounce the fa and the fa, you blend the ra and the sha, which turns it to rash. So rash. Just like this one is ow and not alan. All right. Does that make sense? Sis? All right. Most High in Christ. Most High in Christ. All right. Okay. That's what I again talk to y'all. Like, let's go to the next one before I put that up. Let me see. Before I put that up, we're at the next one. It's a la and a la. A la, a la. All right, most times. Where I is correct. Or all. Not is also correct. Or all. Coco is correct. Or all. All right. Mr. Batista, you see, do you see where you are? You're slightly off, brother. You're slightly off. Do you see why? La'ah. Correct. Correct. You had to drop the A. The last A, because of the connector, it blends that la and that la, so it turns into owl. You have wa, owl. Make sense? All right, time. No sign question. All right, let's keep going. Move this over a little bit. All right. We got it. Okay. All right. All right. At the speed game of the time, next time we got a stop, a shot, a stop, and a stop. We got a couple answers. Let's see who else wants to give it a shot. Okay. All right. The sisters are definitely on it. Give sister an eye in hand. That's your quat. Correct. Correct. Sister Tower Bath in hand. That's your quat. Correct. Sister Coco in hand. That's your quat. And Sister Anaya in hand. That's your quat. Those hand clay. All right. They rolling now. We got the best thing you can make out for. All right, we already got the next one. We got somebody answered already. All right, we got another answer. No sign crazy. All right. Got all, Sister Aya. All, Sister Power Bar. All, Aquafina. Correct. All right. That is the first verse. Now I'm going to back this up a little bit. We're still only looking at the first verse. All right. Yes. We're going to come off mute. We're going to pronounce these. The whole verse. Who has to go first? I know y'all excited.
Salakia, sir.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Allah Hayam. Al. Say what? Back that up.
Allah Hayam.
Allah Hayam. Hayam.
Well.
Al. Demaya. Keep going.
Keep going.
Okay. Baka. Al. Thakarash. Thakarash.
Oh.
Wa'al. Thashaquat. Quat. Al.
Okay. Give her a hand. Give her a hand. All right. Who wants to go next?
Salakia.
Yeah.
Hayam. Al. Demaya. Laka. Al. The Karash. The Karash. The Saquat.
Say that one more time.
The Saquat.
Where I think you might have skipped. But we're here, right? You see what I'm asking?
Oh, the shy. The shy.
Uh-uh. The thought is
I
correct.
mean, the Kai Rasha.
Named it. Hold on. We got a ka and a ka, which is correct. You have a ra and a sha, but you have that connector that's the smiley face that you described, right? So you got to blend those sounds.
The Ka Rasha.
Uh-uh. Not correct.
I said it wrong.
It's a ka rasha, and it should be
Oh,
sakara.
Raj.
There you go.
Raj.
There you go. All right. Let's keep going.
And that's Wa'al.
Mhm.
The Sha. What's that? Quatat. Quat.
There you go. There you go.
Oh,
No sign frame. Damn right. All right, it's just a Taliban.
Salakia. It's Alahayim, Al Damaya, Laka, Al Dakarash, Wa Al Dashaquat, Al.
No sign frame. No sign frame. Absolutely. The wild job. The wild job. All right. Only thing I'm gonna say, it's slight, but it's just slight pronunciation, and y'all will hear it in the Sabbath verse. All right. Um, but it's Alahayim, Lao, Ramaya, Raka, Lao, Parash, Wa'al, Lashawan. Y'all gonna hear a slightly different. Of course, you're gonna hear different cadence, but it's gonna be a slightly different. What's the word I'm looking for? You're just gonna hear a slightly different pronunciation. So just pay attention to that in the Sabbath service. But you all are doing an excellent, excellent job. Excellent job. All right. Gonna get to the second verse. Are there any questions? Any questions so far?
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
Are you going to tell us the translation for what we just read?
Oh, Slovakia. Absolutely. We can get that. I figured y'all had, y'all could stupid. Slovakia. That's what we're gonna do. Hold on. Let me stop this right. No, we're just gonna go there. So what we're gonna do now is pull it up in the Blue Letter Bible. Nagadan. So there's some professionals, Like, crazy. Right there. We ourselves another hand. Y'all powered through that. All right. So this is the 83rd Psalm. That was verse 1. Okay. What we did not read was this part. Hopefully y'all can anything probably. We did not read that highlighted part. All right. We only read, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace, be not still, O Yahweh. All right. And if we go in through it, as you can see, we started here. Does that make sense? Does everybody see that as Alahayim? But does anybody not? Does this look off to anyone? Ryan said this is advanced. It's advanced because we got advanced students. Y'all keep great notes, and look how quickly y'all turn on to that, right? And that's why this is advanced because we got advanced students. One high grade. Does that make sense though? How that's high? Does everybody see that? I'm getting some head nods. Okay. All right. Alahayim, Al. Wait a minute. I'm off now. So knock it. Hold on. Oh, Damaya. Sorry. I'm messing up. So Alahayim, Al, Damaya, Pa, Al, Bakarash, right? Bakarash, Al, Shakwat, Al.
Salaki, sir.
Go ahead.
You mind scrolling back up to the translation one more time?
Well, Shalaki, nothing. I'll just go. That's what you wanted to see?
Con, sir.
I'm assuming you're writing that down. Is that correct? I'm getting ahead now. All right, just let me know when you're done.
Dawado.
Wonderful. All right. We are at 9 o'clock. Any other questions or concerns, comments, anything like anybody has? So what we're going to do for the next, however long it takes us, right, is we're going to keep going with the ancient to get all the way through the 83rd Psalm. All right. Getting the practice and the pronunciation between that and being in the Sabbath service, that's going to make this quick, a lot easier. Catch on to it a lot easier. Um, and this is the 83rd Psalm is probably the most difficult prayer that we have in the Sabbath service, just because again the length and the length of the actual, I think, 18 verses, and then the words are. And here's the other thing, Salakia. They're going word by word, right? In the Sabbath service, these things are going to be put together a little bit, all right? And you might hear them a little bit differently, but they're going to be the same word, okay? You might say 2 or 3 of them at a time, and then we go on to the next, okay? It's just going to be slightly different, but it's going to make a whole lot more sense. All right? Stop sharing that. If there are no other questions.
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
So we're going to keep going through the 83rd on the next class?
Yeah.
Is it possible that you could put that back up on the screen just so we can write what's on the screen down so we're prepared for the next class?
Sure. Okay, great.
Salakia.
Go ahead.
He has something to say.
Go ahead, young man. What's going on, Kanat?
I just wanted to say something.
Go ahead.
What? I don't know.
You don't want to say it now?
I do.
Okay.
I do. The water.
I got the ball. Well, that's what's up. Where's our go? All right. So, Sister, are you just gonna write down? I'm assuming the second verse.
Salakia, sir. I was hoping you could put it up big so I could take a screenshot of it so it won't take me take too much time.
All right. So let me see. I don't know how Barb's gonna be able to make it, and you actually be able to get the information. But that is a good idea on the sister's part.
Salakia, is it possible for you to drop us down so we just see in that screen?
Let me see what I can.
I know technology is not your strong suit. I don't want to ask
Hey,
for too
wait a
much.
minute now. Wait a minute. I can say that. I can put you off stage. All right. Let me see what I can do. That's about the best I got. That gives you. Hold on. I can probably give you. Right. That gives you 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right.
The water, do you
Fine,
mind
fine.
scrolling down past 5 or?
You want to take multiple screenshots? Okay, sure. I can do that.
Con, sir.
You got that one?
Con.
All right. Everybody else got it? Anybody who trying to take it, make sure you got it. All right. Let's see what we can do. We're gonna go to 6. That might give you through 11. I'm not. Yeah, that probably give you through 11 as well. But you ain't got the connectors.
Salakia, sir.
Yeah.
Do you mind going back up to 5 just because we couldn't see the connectors?
Oh, you could. I'm looking at my screen and not that. All right. Hold on. Let me try to adjust it.
Salaki, if you could just put 5 at the top.
Okay, that's not correct.
Con.
Yeah. Yep. It's going for the same thing. Looks like. But it's not. Hold on. So now y'all can't see all the way over to the left, right?
Con.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get. Well, y'all taking screenshots. Y'all can zoom in, so I can do a little something different.
The water.
And the block. All right. Everybody got their screenshots?
Con.
We'll find cracks. We're gonna go to 11. There you go. 11 through 15. All right. And then there's 16, 17, 18.
Oh, no. Wait a minute. The water.
Oh yeah, I am the block. All right. For everybody, for a while, there's no other questions or comments. We can get to the security announcement. All right. We had an ISUPK started out on 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves with the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister is interested in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You can find it in Numbers 18 and 21. You can also find it in Malachi chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. Tenth, and in the Hebrew is pronounced Ishara. 10% of every penny of any increase the Most High gives you. You can give it to the Treasury Department. You can also go directly to isupk.com and pay your tithes there. All right. Priest Fund, which is a free will offering for the priest. It is not mandatory whatsoever amount you would like to give. All right. Upcoming Holy Convocation days. Our next upcoming Holy Convocation day is the Passover. All right. We are a week and a day away. Next Saturday, April 20th, is the Passover. If you have been in any of these classes, whether it's the Monday, the history class, the brotherhood class, scripture breakdown class, or the Lashawan Qadash, you know that there will be events going on all next week in Durham, North Carolina, starting on the 17th. All right. Wednesday the 17th is the lamb slaughter. Thursday the 18th is the black party. You have John Hyman's class on Friday the 19th. 20th is Passover. And then the 21st is the Feast of Unleavened Bread. All right. All of that is going on in Durham, North Carolina. Well, actually, it's going to change venue for the actual Passover. And if you don't have that information, get in contact with the school. All right. If you don't have the new location, get in contact with the school so you can make sure you get that information. You can make sure you're, you have an idea of where it is. It's notably, it's further than the previous location was. Enemies, Esau is trying to shut the Passover down, but that will not. Manager Yohana is the head of the nation, is the leader of the nation of Israel, and he gets his. He does whatever the Most High wants him to do, and having this Passover is definitely going to happen. One of these things that we have to do, and it's going to happen regardless. So make sure you get that information so you can be in place where you need to be. Communication is always key. Make sure you get in contact with the school for your travel to make sure that again you have everything laid out so you can get there safely and get back. So there's the next Holy Convocation day. Then after that, after the Passover, the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Feast of Unleavened Bread, where we eat unleavened bread for 7 days. We do not have any leavened bread for 7 days. We take all leavening agents out of our homes prior to the Passover. All right. If you're traveling, obviously, if you're in Virginia, you can be traveling for the Passover. Make sure all leavened bread, biscuits, regular loaf bread, all of that stuff is out of your house. All right. Before you leave for the Passover. That way, when you get back, it's all gone and you don't want to risk breaking the Feast of Unleavened Bread and violating that holy convocation. All right. I think that's about it. There's also obviously Mr. said, can we get a list of ingredients to avoid again? I'll make sure I have that on Monday. For Monday's history class, we will go over that as well. Okay. Feast of Unleavened Bread I talked about. Off my train of thought that quick. So all right. Yeah, the Feast of Unleavened Bread will be going on in North Carolina as well. If you will be there through the 21st. All right. And I think that's it. If any brother wants to be a trooper in the school, needs to be in all black. It's black boots, pants, shirt, headband, and war scarf. Make sure you get in contact with the school, 757-550-1204. Let call the school, let them know that's what you want to do, and they will give you instructions from there. If any sister wants to be in the school and get a Hebrew name and be actually part of the body and not just a student, all right? Do the same. Get in contact with the school, 757-550-1204. Anyone who is in the school at this point should have informed Captain Lashawan Officer Ratchet Mark about our travel plans. If you have not done so, make sure that it's done. We care about our body. We're not the Christian church who says, "Hey, I hope you get there safe. I hope you get home." It's not how we operate. All right. Communication is key. Make sure that everyone is communicating with the men above you, the priests and prophets of the Lord, to make sure you get there safely and get home safely. All right. And with that, Salakia, Sister I said this was fun once we got the hang of no time. Right. So what to do with the Lashawan Qadash? The ancient, because of the connectors, is often easier. Again, for most brothers and sisters, the ancient to even memorize it is often easy. But then to be able to read it is often easier as well because of the connectors, which was part of the language. So it's one of those things. But because of the Blue Letter Bible, we see the Assyrian so much more, especially when we're reading scriptures. It's important to know both. And I know it can be a little daunting. It can feel a little daunting initially, like we've been going over the Assyrian, and you think you kind of got a hold of it, and now we're switching back to the ancient, and then we're going to switch back again. But both of these are our culture. They're both our culture, and they're both very, very important to learn. And again, give yourselves a hand. Actually, again, the Lashawan Qadash class is a Friday night class. I mean, you are in the world. Being online, learning a language is not the thing to do. So give yourselves a hand. As always, we have awesome classes because we have awesome students. All right, we have awesome sisters in the school. Washington and Virginia are amazing. The brothers are amazing as well. The sisters show out in the Lashawan Qadash class. They absolutely do, and we got to give them credit where it's due. All right. And Aquafina said she agreed with Salaki. She agreed with Mr. Aya. Absolutely. Once they got a hang of it, most time praying. She said to our job at Watchman. Damn right. They did an awesome job as usual. Okay. All right. So with that, we're gonna give a courtesy salute to the brothers. Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Rakathan. To the sisters. Shalom, Yahweh Shamar Alathan by Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right. Okay. This Passover promotion. And Shalom Israel.
Israel, the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, under commanding General Yohana, presents the Lord's 55th Annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 55th Annual Passover is rapidly approaching. Commanding General Yohana is calling for all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to remember what the Lord did for us by saving us from our oppressors and choosing us to be a special people unto Him, the real Jews and Israelites. Passover will be held in Durham, North Carolina. Pay your Passover fee. Anyone 17 years of age or older must pay $200. Come and enjoy fresh lamb, unleavened bread, and the Spirit of Christ. Can't wait to see you all there, Israel. Shalom.
Gathered on streets and corners, all is feeling righteous. Real particular, nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and warlike apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us.
Israel, the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, under commanding General Yohana, presents the Lord's 55th annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 55th annual Passover is rapidly approaching. Commanding General Yohana is calling for all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to remember what the Lord did for us by saving us from our oppressors and choosing us to be a special people unto him, the real Jews and Israelites. Passover will be held in Durham, North Carolina. Pay your Passover fee. Anyone 17 years of age or older must pay $200. Come and enjoy fresh lamb, unleavened bread, and the Spirit of Christ. Can't wait to see you all there, Israel. Shalom.
Gathered on streets and corners, all is feeling righteous. Real particular, nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and war like apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us.